Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Conclave as Scotland. In our last episode we won our holy war down here for the Duchy of Algarve, minus the two little subholdings in here, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll be able to take those later if we want to. But while we were fighting that war, the Pope called a crusade. I think this is the third crusade for Jerusalem against the Fatimids, so obviously we immediately joined that. Well, not immediately, we finished our war first. But yes, the Third Crusade, and the Fatimids are currently involved in a couple of other wars right now over in the east somewhere. So they haven't been putting up much of a fight, but we were a little bit late to the party, so I think we're probably lagging a bit behind in contribution. Actually, Genoa is way out ahead at 54%, but maybe we can catch up. It looks like Genoa's battle up here with the Fatimid army has been reinforced by Mercia. Possibly too little too late, since it looks like they landed amphibiously and have low morale, but maybe with the mountains. Let's keep an eye on that battle and see what happens. We're sieging down here, which we're probably just going to continue doing for the moment. Our son and heir, John, has had a son with no distinguishing genetic traits. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it looks like the Fatimids are going to win that. Unfortunately for us. Not that we're in danger of losing the Crusade just from that one battle or anything, but a victory would have been nice. It looks like their army's headed down here, actually. We may be able to go and fight them ourselves. Don't really want to abandon this siege, but we do kind of have an opportunity to catch them here. Well, we wouldn't catch them in that county. I think we'll just finish the siege. We can probably chase them down and fight them later. King Adhemar of Sicily won his war, okay. And there's a revolt in Meath, which I don't think we need to be too concerned about. It's about council power, okay. He's up to 9,000 troops here, so he's gathering a few more allies. We have some castle towns finishing, or one castle town in our capital. Is good. Still making a pretty good income despite the fact that we're supplying our domain levies. Oh, my co-conspirator has let me know that my plot to kill the King of England is proceeding, so poisoned wine. I approve the plan. Oh, we got over 100% when I wasn't paying attention. That's good. Our truce with England otherwise would last until 1227, so it'd be nice if we're able to declare on them once we're out of the crusade here. Alright, we won the siege, and the Fatimid army has gone up the coast here, and it looks like they're actually trying to attack Mercia and Transylvania. In plains, we can probably get there in time to reinforce. But we don't even need to break off the siege, we can just say take half of our army and bring that. They might not even need our help. Actually, it looks like they will need our help now that I really look at the numbers there. So let's head in. We'll put commanders in this army. Just in case they don't have good ones. And our Duke of East Anglia is up to 72 opinion. So it's Man, the Isles, and Portugal. The Isles have 3k. You have about 3k. I think we'll send our Chancellor up to the Isles here to try to improve opinion there instead. So we're going to get into the battle on the 7th. And we should have more than enough troops to turn this in our favor. Success! It seems the wine did not agree with the king. And we weren't even discovered. Have a new Duchess of Lothian. Okay. Seems pretty well disposed towards me. The Pope is even coming in here unnecessarily, because I think we have this well in hand at this point. Our vassal, Duke Donald of Ulster, is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset and they are almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you were watching them. How do you have an argument in the presence of your king without even noticing that he's there? I guess Duke Donald is kind of slow. His wife should know better though. Anyway, we should intervene or it's none of my business. I think we'll intervene. The Duke was upset that I interrupted a private discussion. He wanted me to stay out of their business in the future. Fair enough. He's not wrong, but on the other hand, I am the king. So easy victory as expected. And King of England is actually leading the crusade now, but we've jumped up past Genoa into 2nd place. Didn't even see England's army. It's in here somewhere. There's an army from Mercia. And there is an English army in here, okay. Well, I guess we'll maybe head down here and do some more sieges. I don't really want to fight this revolt army if I don't have to. So we'll just delay here for a second and then head here. Hopefully it won't take any attrition. There is a new anti-pope, okay. Let's also check on this war, revolt against the Kaiser. It seems like he's doing just fine. Assuming he doesn't actually need our help or anything. Don't even see any enemy armies here. Like he's sieging the relevant county, so that's fine. He's not actually in the crusade. Maybe he's holding off on joining because of the revolt. Looks like there's a revolt in England as well, actually. Hopefully that's still going on when we have a good chance to declare on them. Up to 23%, so things are looking pretty good. Got another 6,000 from the nice hospitaller on the way. These other 2 wars that he's in aren't really close to any conclusion yet, it looks like. So could still be distracted over there. Oh, never mind, he's not. His armies have come home. So 14,000 here. Is this his entire strength? No, he's got a good few more somewhere. Possibly unraised. Well, if they attack England over here, we could reinforce. Alternatively, we could try to get into the mountains here and maybe they'll attack us instead. Could be better. We're not giving up much siege progress if we move from here. We could get into Jerusalem and then move this army up into Hebron. Actually, why don't you just go to here instead so you can reinforce if they do attack the English army here. And yep, they're coming into Jerusalem to attack me, that's fine, we're in the mountains. We have 9k here, which should be enough to hold out long enough for our reinforcements to arrive. I guess we'll put our son in charge, that seems okay. and Duke Donald. Okay, so they'll be here on the 11th of June. Our reinforcements will actually be pretty quick. Kaiser has put down his revolt, okay. Alright, so we have the mountains. We have the reinforcements, so this should be a victory. Unless something goes terribly wrong. We do have a dangerous faction, though. It is the increased council power faction. So we're working on Duke Murray here with our Chancellor. I think we can spare some money for a gift as well, though. And a title. And the Duke of Leinster is also unhappy. Give him a gift too. And some swans. Okay. So we aren't the primary participant here, the Knights Templar are. And I don't know what that exactly means for the participation we'll get, but we are actually leading currently. I don't know if maybe all of the credit from this battle is going to go to the Templars. Looks like we might not actually win this. We're having a pretty tough time here. We've lost the right flank. But we have broken their left, so see how it goes. I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, we've lost it. Okay, King Malcolm the Wise has accepted a call to arms from the Kaiser. Against a host, okay. With 13,000 troops, I can't imagine the Kaiser actually needs our help against that. So this loss here is pretty bad. Let's try to retreat over to this county where we can maybe get onto the boats. In fact, we can land the boats here, I think. Just to make sure that we don't lose all of our troops. Another Burgundian Liberation Revolt. Or actually, I think the other one was not a Liberation Revolt, now that I think about it. Okay, so part of our army's gotten out. And are we now winning this battle? What happened? Some more reinforcements came in? Alright, well, that's fine. We're now well ahead in contribution, so I guess we were getting credit for this battle either way. Batamid army is retreating to here. And there's another 5,000 on the way. The Adavids have left the defensive pact, okay. Alright, the Knights of Calatrava are leading another battle here. Again, they have the mountains on their side, so this should be a victory for them. I don't think they're gonna jump up past us in contribution, though. We could get in on the battle and steal some for ourselves. Though our levies are looking a little bit depleted here. Just about got here in time, okay. Alright, let's get out and hopefully not take any attrition. And there's a 5,000 or 6,000 almost from the Hashemids. That's arrived as well. Marshals reinforcing troops, okay. So this army is headed here. They might be looking to attack this English army. We could reinforce that pretty effectively. And we just finished this siege right in time to go and do that. I think 4,000 there is going to be enough. I'm a little concerned about this large Fatimid army on the way around here. Okay, another victory. That's up to 51%. And I guess we'll just stay here for now. So England's still in second place, and we are still well out ahead. I kind of assume that there's no claimants to the Kingdom of Jerusalem, so we should end up getting this if we do actually win the crusade. We will need to win this battle first. I think we'll be able to get our reinforcements in time. Another 6% from that. It should put us even further ahead. I guess we'll just stay here and finish this siege. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. Yeah, I guess we'll give him patronage. We might become proud. We didn't. And our Duke of Gwynedd has died. Under suspicious circumstances, okay. Our new Duke, he is a pretty diplomatic character and likes us. Let's see, is this guy good at anything else? Not really, he's okay at martial stuff. But our existing marshal is better. Fortunately, none of our powerful vassals would make a great spy master. We'll just appoint Conan of Strathclyde instead. Send him off to study technology. And we could appoint John as a commander and get him the Crusader trait here. Which would definitely be useful if he's to inherit the kingdom. Also, he's the best candidate for the job. I guess we'll do that. I don't really want to get him killed, but it'd be safe enough to put him in charge of an army for a little while. Alright, up to 68%. And the Fatimid army has disappeared off into the fog of war somewhere. So we'll see where they appear. Alright, over here, and they're headed into Ascalon, which is plains, so we'll probably just be able to attack them in there. After we finish this siege, maybe. If one of our allies doesn't get there first. They're now leaving. Some of them are headed into Jerusalem, and others are headed to Darum. Down here to attack the allied army in here. That seems like a bad idea, but it's up to them. Seems like a bad battle for them. Meanwhile, we win a siege. I think we might be able to catch this army in Jerusalem. We are attacking into the mountains, but we have such a huge numbers advantage that I can't really see it going wrong. Oh, we didn't actually catch them. I might have misread the dates. Or else they changed. We should catch them here with 5 days margin. Again, into the mountains, but should be a victory anyway. I guess we'll head back to Jerusalem. Hopefully before losing men to attrition. My son is requested to join the Knights of Santiago in their struggle against the infidel, even though this will forever disinherit him. No. No. I'd like you to stay at home and have some genius children who can inherit the kingdom. So we'll lose some piety and say no. Alright, so I think this is basically over. They're down to 8,000 men. They haven't gotten any huge number of allies on their side. Oh, this guy's from all the way over here, okay. Yeah, I don't see any way they can come back from this, so we should end up winning the crusade, and we should personally gain the Kingdom of Jerusalem, unless I'm mistaken. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. It's kind of a liability to have kingdom so far over here, surrounded by religious enemies, but we'll see. We are just about out of time for this episode, though, so we'll have to wait until the next one to see if we actually win. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.